Guys, so I'm back home in St. Augustine here for the weekend. It is currently Saturday and I have basically spent the whole day just trying to catch up on homework. So we're starting this video a little late. Regardless, I am on my way to dinner with my parents. Then right after, I am going to go wash the car. If you look at how dirty my dash is, it is completely filthy. It is just full of dirt and dust from all of the drifting that we've been doing. So I'm out to eat with my parents now. And I was just thinking, Mom, are you ready to drift?
I'm not drifting.
Why not?
Because I don't know how.
Well, that's why I'm going to teach you. Because a family that drifts together stays together. Don't you think?
Yeah, I want to drift again really hard, okay?
You don't trust me as a driver to teach you?
It's not that I don't trust you, it's just I don't want to be that kind of danger.
You know how awesome it would be? Everyone would love you if you drifted.
I love her without drifting.
There, see, so all I need is for him to love me.
13 is the first year, right?
Yeah.
And then 2013 and 2014?
Yeah. Instead of my dad drifting the 240, we thought, how cool would it be if he were to get like a rebuilt title FRS or BRZ? Once he gets an FRS, you know you're gonna have to learn. No excuses.
I'm going shopping.
No. Okay, thank you for dinner. I should be home relatively soon. I just gotta go do some stuff. Love you guys. See you soon. Okay. For those of you that don't know, I have an Amazon light in here that I use to see. It's pretty nifty. If there's one thing I could tell you guys right now, it's just to cherish your family. You know, they're not always gonna be here, so enjoy the time that you have with them. Now that I'm here, I can show you just what I mean with this good lighting and, you know, just how dirty the interior is. Look at all that dust. And then down in here, you just see so much dirt that is just caked up over the times of, you know, all of the drift events that we've done. Oh, and especially back here. Holy crap. That's disgusting. But let's go ahead and get to washing her. First is clean enough for now. Got all of the surface dirt off of it, so it is ready for wax and clay bar. Or clay bar and wax. You get the idea. Back home, car's in the garage. The 240 is on the trailer in the garage because my neighborhood's association doesn't like it when we have cars on trailers parked out in the driveway. Don't mind all of this bikes and all of this mess. It's a necessary evil for fitting all of this crap in here. Before I get some well-needed sleep tonight, there are two things I want to show you guys, and one thing I want to install. Now, I'm not going to be installing this, but I have had this nameless hydro in my possession for almost a year now. A lot of you guys are saying that I need to get a hydraulic e-brake, and little did you all know that I actually had one in my possession. Since this comes with its own master cylinder, this is for a dual caliper setup, and I have been waiting for PBM to release their rear dual caliper knuckle so that I can utilize this hydro. And last summer, I actually fabbed up. You can't really call it fabbed up, but I cut this piece of metal just so that it can sit right where the transmission connects. I know it's a bummer that I'm not installing it just yet, but at least you guys know that that's coming. And the other thing I want to show you that I am going to install tonight is this P3 vent gauge. I actually picked it up off of the forums for like $100. You know, a deal that's way too good to pass up. So we are going to go ahead and install it. Go ahead and turn on my handy dandy light. And step one, according to their install guide, is to just pop this vent out. Okay, if I just stick my fingers in there and then pull maybe Okay. Oh, interesting. That's what it looks like back there. Guess you just gotta undo these clips to get the front of the vent off. Okay. And then these clips here. These should just come undone. All right. That comes out, and all of it comes out. You gotta remove this little clip that connects the two vents. Then I think this side just pops out. Piece the gauge in here and set it into the little tabs that are on the plastic vent. All right, so then you disconnect this black module from the gauge so that you can route the wire through the back of this vent. And you can go ahead and get the surround. Then the silver lining piece that goes over. Make sure you get it to clip on in the right area. Feed the back of this wire in through there. Okay, the gauge is in. Pretty straightforward with how it just clips back in. I can go ahead and clip on this module again. Put together these connectors and tighten it up. Now it does connect to the OBD2, so it's going to be reading data coming straight from the engine's computer. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. Let's see what other stuff it has. Throttle. Oh look, a 0 to 60 timer. Oh, sweet, AFR. Coolant and oil temp. That's definitely what I'm going to use for this gauge. That's a pretty nifty little thing. Totally worth the $100. So as far as this wiring is concerned, I'm probably just going to get some double-sided tape and throw it right up underneath the dash right here. Seems like a good place for it. So with the gauge being installed, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, it is the next morning. I got a little carried away today. Like I said, I was going to wash and wax the car. I spent all day doing it. It is about 2 o'clock now. I do need to be getting on my way going back to Orlando, since of course I have school and work. Can we just take a moment to appreciate how clean the FRS is right now? This is the cleanest it's been in a long time. Okay, maybe I didn't clean the windows off, but I can do that, that's easy. But I've literally gone through the whole exterior, clay barring, polishing, and waxing. I don't even want a drifter now, she's so clean. I was able to get the majority of the tire mark out on the door. You know, it still is kind of visible, and there still is, you know, a couple more marks there. But overall, from a distance, you know, you can't even really tell. And I did have all intentions of, you know, taking out the seats and then cleaning out the interior, you know, nicely, but I just didn't get around to it. I figured it would be more important to go ahead and try to figure out why the FRS is behaving the way it is. You know, with the RPMs stuttering whenever I go to clutch kick. And I am almost 100% sure I have found the issue. I took off the skid plate and just started tracing to see if there were any bolts missing on the header or exhaust. And sure enough, right where the overpipe meets the header, we have a bolt missing. Now I have had to replace this bolt before. I guess I did forget to mention that I met with my tuner late last week, just so he could look over the tune to make sure that nothing was wrong. And he had told me to go ahead and look into if the exhaust was leaking anywhere. And that's why I'm so confident as to that being the issue with the car. So on that note, I hope you all enjoyed this video. My schedule is getting pretty busy in the upcoming weeks just because of exams and finals that are literally right at the end of this month. So bear with me in terms of making videos. Enough of me talking. Hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.